This is part 2, why national job boards tilt the market against Main Street. I'm starting from where I left off last time. This blog post comes out tonight. It's dedicated to everyone who spent any time in this labor market, whether you're employers, recruiters, job seekers, or whatnot, and it's dedicated to speak to that experience to economists, investors, public policy specialists, and the like. As a columnist for a local small-town newspaper in rural Michigan, shout out the Pinconning Journal and its editor, Craig Barnt. He's a cool guy. This topic is personal. I'm a single mom. The success of childcare matters to me. The success of ABA centers, pizza shops, cafes, and hair salons brings value to my life and pays rent for my neighbors. When I first joined our local business alliance 2 years ago while launching my startup, I met a local businessman struggling to hire. He told me a story. He used to hire college students ages 18 to 25 from our local university to wait tables over the summer, especially because they were old enough to serve wine. For years it was easy, but over the last 5, despite putting out countless help wanted signs, the applicants stopped coming. Here's where you run into the other side of ghost jobs and recruitment scams, talent shortages and resume spam, inability to find labor because they're being hoarded like De Beers hoarded diamonds, but with economic illusion built with traditional bias concealing them. Said what I said. Job boards promise to connect talent everywhere when they actually collect it in their hope casinos. The chaotic magic claw machine incentives of the platforms actively hurt small businesses. Mom and pop shops who once hired easily through the local press now watch their ads vanish under corporate posting floods. The hiring advantage is tilted towards those with big budgets and national reach. What's at stake isn't just hiring speed, it's whether Main Street can still compete for talent in a digital market built for Wall Street. Who this is for? Small business owners wondering why nobody applies anymore or doesn't show up or does and then leaves. Recruiters trying to fill local roles without blowing the budgets, job seekers wanting to realize who their closest allies are on the other side of the coin, and journalists and policymakers tracking how tech monopolies reshape hiring. If you're in one of these groups, you're not imagining the problem. The system really is tilted. The Vanishing Act, how local jobs disappear online. Think about how hiring used to work. If you ran a pizza shop in town, you bought a classified ad in the local paper. Everyone reading that paper lived within driving distance. Your listing was visible by default. Now, it's like being dropped into the middle of a national phone book. Your ad for a server position is right next to a Starbucks hiring in another state. Or worse, buried 5 pages down because you didn't pay to sponsor it. This is where you first start to see the issues with the online hiring market for millions of small business owners across the U.S. Small business hiring is inherently local in and of itself. National reach is more often a cost than a benefit. There's a reason Joe's Pizza Shop from Missouri never used to post classified ads for a local kid in the Wall Street Journal, and it wasn't about the nature of the journal, it was about the amount of people he'd be competing with to be seen. Even if you're using filters to focus on your region, Joe's Pizza Shop is inherently being asked to perform in a way he never used to be to hire the 16-year-old to deliver pizzas. It's a visibility problem. Platforms filter by money, not by merit. If you're not already big, national reach, or paying big to sponsor, you're not showing up as much. And even when you do pay, your post still competes with corporate listings, staffing agencies, and ghost jobs that were never real in the first place.